This is a Podco original.
We're lovers.
Yeah, you are.
You know,
Lover
but
boys.
we're in relationships, so ladies, please keep your
Back.
boob
Keep
pics
your-
to yourselves.
Keep your
We're
boob pics
super
to
in
me.
love.
No, dude, he's been on one today. I'm sorry.
But anyways, point is Mexican.
Okay. Hitting everything but the clit.
Yes, exactly, probably.
But only one of us has been to jail.
Ooh.
Devin was the reason I quit acting class.
Welcome back to Neds Declassified podcast. Daniel is always posting when we're podcasting.
Now, when the game starts, I can't wait to play this game.
Listen,
That's because Daniel's never
Tell 'em
really
about our
where
guests,
he's
guys.
at.
yeah, all right, listen, guys, we have some great friends in studio. YouTube superstar David Alvarez and host of Netflix Blown Away Season 4, my boy,
Did you just
With
find out
the
about the show
glutes.
that came out 6 months ago?
Hunter
like,
March.
Hunter
Hey
March,
guys,
let's go.
Founders of Poppies Studios. Hey boys.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Hi guys.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah.
having us.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
super excited.
It's nice
this
to
is
see
a dream
you.
of mine.
Oh, it has to be.
Did you do a bunch of cocaine last night, or why are you?
I always have the sniffles because of the cocaine.
Because of the right?
Well,
I remember that. I remember
That'll
that.
do it.
Yeah.
I do feel like I've had it though. I've had sniffles for so long in my life that even when I was like, on Awesomeness TV, people would be like, "That guy has fun."
And you
It's
like
fun.
barely drink, right?
Yeah, I've
He-
never
he
even done
doesn't drink.
cocaine in the first place.
That's what I thought. Like he like doesn't
Never?
even party.
What if that's why my nose is running, and what I need to do is add a little bit of dryness?
Plug it up. Plug it up.
I
The
mean,
drip has to go backwards, so it's going forwards right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
There you
Go
go.
this way.
bruh.
There you go.
Yo, wow.
So listeners, if you haven't seen, Lindsay and I did a little video with these fellas
Hilarious.
called The Menu.
That video went viral, man.
Quite viral. Hunter
It did really
texted
well.
me. He said, "Hey, David and I are starting Poppies Studios. We're making these videos. Do you want to do some weird kind of truth or dare blind date thing with Lindsay? Are you guys game?" And I said, "Oh yeah, brother. Let's do it."
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had a great time. I learned more about myself. It was weird and really, really kind of great.
Dude, it was crazy having you guys on because I've seen the clips in like your guys' podcast, and I was like, I wonder if they really put that on. But when you guys came in, you guys were in the green room by yourself, and our producer Jill was like, "Man, they got a lot of energy." And I like peeked over, and you guys were like near the chessboard, and you were like, I feel like you guys were practicing some audition or something, or some. I don't know what it was.
That was probably just
Oh,
us
dear
talking.
God.
I don't know, but you guys were like best friends. Like I was like, man, they really love each other.
It's very true. Dude, you came in and you gave me the advice of a lifetime for chess.
Oh,
You said
for
you-
chess.
Yeah.
Wow, not for the video that you had to shoot right after.
Absolutely not.
What was the advice for chess?
But that you got to get your back players out and moving, right? They're
Yeah,
not
you gotta
supposed to
develop
stay.
your
You got to
pieces.
develop the
Develop
pieces.
your pieces.
Develop
Wow.
the pieces,
Good
and
point.
that like because I really want to like be good at that. And my friend like used to be in the chess club, so I'm like always looking like.
Beat her.
And this bitch never told me that.
No, you would have
She
beat
never
her.
said anything about develop your pieces.
she was trying
So
to
I
keep
She was
you
trying to
down.
keep you down. Yeah.
Yeah.
and she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Daniel, you strike me as someone who would get into chess.
I enjoy chess a lot. As a matter of fact, I used to have like a chess game on PlayStation, and I would actually play that. I feel
Wow.
like you got to be a certain type of nerd to.
Yeah, that's the lamest shit.
buy a
To buy it for PlayStation.
just to play
So I can play
chess.
chess. It's like just get a chessboard and call it done. But yeah, I really enjoy it.
That's the lamest shit I ever
Who'd you
heard.
play against?
I mean, a little bit of everybody. My dad, well, I didn't play him in PlayStation, but this was at the point where you could play over the
His dad
internet.
doesn't
you
have
could play
thumbs.
against other people, right? It's like you can't play, But my dad, brother, but then I got into playing against people, across the water. I assume they're across the water because they're across the internet.
Online.
Yeah.
Do you ever play on chess.com where like you
I
get a
used to
rating?
do at chess.com every now and again, but you said get rated. Tell me about
Yeah,
that.
like you get a rating, right?
You get your
Oh,
elo.
a rating. Oh,
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
got a high rating. No, I didn't like putting my I never liked logging into softwares because I didn't want them to have my information
Yeah,
type
yeah,
thing. So yeah, but if I were ranked, I'd be number one.
I play when I do online. I do it anonymously, mostly because like, what am I gonna be like? By the way, this is Hunter from Sugar Rush. But there have been a couple times where I've been playing and I wanna like we're talking so much shit back and forth. Me and some dad from the middle of the country. It was like he's got a picture with his kid, and I'm like, oh, you were actually playing? with your hands? That was insane. And so then he'll shit talk me, and I just want to be like, he'll be like, you're probably just some fucking loser sitting in your basement of your mom's house. And I want to be like, I have a TV show.
I matter.
You probably watched it.
Yeah, honestly, I get afraid that they're going to like screenshot it and be like, this guy was insane.
They will.
Yeah.
They will.
They will,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, those screenshots. Ugh.
They won't let you live it down.
I saw a great story from TikTok where this group of friends thought they befriended Dane Cook on Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh,
some
wait,
guy
yes, I saw that.
told them, like, you know, they got grouped into a team on Call of Duty and they're on their voices, and he told them he was Dane Cook. And they played together for years, and these friends always thought it was Dane Cook, but it was like just a guy who said he was Dane Cook.
Wow.
And
Obviously.
Did you see the follow-up video of how they found out it wasn't him?
No, how did they do that?
The guy said something funny.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding.
Bars.
Nice.
Dane Cook
Bars.
was actually really funny.
Dane
growing
Cook's
up.
No, he was.
Dang.
For a period.
For a period.
Dang,
I
that's
saw
hilarious.
him. So, all right, so I saw Dane Cook do stand up in LA, okay, like 10 years ago. And he was like a surprise guest of the Improv. And for any listeners who are too young, like Dane Cook was stadium level, massive stand up comedian when we were teenagers.
Yeah, he was the man. I remember.
Yeah, the man. And always loved to shit. So he was like a surprise guest like at the Improv like 10 years ago. And he must have been going through a rough time because the set was dark. It was dark, a little funny, but really I was like, oh, he's going through it. And he's kind of like put out there like he has gone through some times. His brother stole his money. There's some shit there. I saw him like a year or two ago again, and he was fucking hilarious and looked to be in good spirits. And I was like, yes.
He got it back.
You can get it back, Hunter.
Get it back.
I saw him do 30 minutes. Well, you can get it back. Well, he's been trying stand up again.
Hunter? He still got it. He's always had it.
Yeah.
Zinger.
No, dude, he's been on one today. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
Pointing.
That hurt,
That's how I
Dev's
get
been
through the
giving
that
the
day.
hurt
jabs. He's been
me
giving
like
the jabs.
secondhand.
Yeah.
That's how I get through the
Do you get
day.
offended by stuff like that?
No.
But people telling you the truth about you?
Yeah,
it
he
kinda
just
stings a little
being
bit.
honest with you.
Yeah. He's like, you were my only friend.
Hunter dishes it so much, I just have to see if I can pierce the armor. Anyway, let's get this shit back on the rails.
Yes, yes,
David,
let's go.
tell me about you son of a bitch. Tell me about David. Tell me about you starting YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
How did that start for you?
Well, I started like, dude, years ago, like 2012. I knew like
When you were 4? No, I'm just
something like that. No, I'm 32. I'm old.
no, same.
Yeah, I knew these other big YouTubers. So there was like Super Ego, Josh Leva, my roommate Jaron Munoz, and I've known George since I was like 10. My best friend growing up was his cousin, so he was like the cool older guy. And I saw that he was doing YouTube, and I was like, oh man, I fucking love YouTube. Can I write for you? And I went up to him at a party, and I pitched him an idea. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was like if Barnes & Noble was a drive-through. Look, the pitch was good. The idea wasn't, okay? But
Dang.
he was like, write it for me. I ended up writing something else. But he was like, he was such a sweet guy. And he was like, hey, I'll help you start YouTube. Just like, and that wasn't like back then when it was like sketch comedy.
Yeah.
And so I was like, sweet. And I used all my FAFSA money one semester. Like all $2,500 to buy a camera, laptop to edit on, a camera, some lights. And yeah, I just started doing it. And then I remember I would get like 1,500 views and I was like, I'm fucking rich. I made it. I'm fucking famous.
Yes.
I bragged about 1,000 subscribers at a college party. I remember going like, yeah, just hit 1,000 subs. What's your name, girl?
Just hit a quick thou. Quick
Yeah, it was
thou.
crazy. I don't know, the ego was nuts. I did get laid that night.
Nice.
Yeah,
It worked.
so
That's
it
what
worked,
matters.
kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I thought it was so cool. Like I was like,
Too much to drink, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I just thought like 1,000 people was so cool. You know, I didn't even know 1,000 people.
I didn't know 1,000 people.
I was like, this is so fun. And then I just kept doing it. I started writing and directing for other people. That's I like being behind the camera more than anything, which I still love to do. So I was like writing for other people. I wrote for like Super Ego, Josh Leva, Jared Munoz too. And yeah, it was cool. It was like I was getting $50 for like a week to do 80 hours of work.
Bruh, yeah.
Wow.
I remember
Imbalance.
I remember one time one of the guys was like, "Hey man, don't worry. I'm gonna give you a raise." And I was like, "Oh, fuck. Like this guy's making like over like you showed me like making thousands of dollars a month, like over 10K." He was like, "I'm gonna give you $100 a week." And I was like,
Don't know how much better that is.
"No.
Uh-oh.
It was,
I was
so
pumped.
much.
I was pumped.
Double
I was
it.
like, Mom, I'm taking you to fucking Carl's Jr. today."
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers, 100 a week.
Yeah.
Crushing, living the dream.
Yeah. And then
When
I
did
was-
it take off?
2 years ago.
Nice.
No, I was always like, I was a Latino creator, so I know I look white.
Hey, he's like, but
yeah, but I'm Mexican as fuck.
I can eat spicy
Wow.
food. I can eat
Swear.
spicy food. I
felt
swear.
somewhere in the
Muy bien, brother.
Yeah, my
Muy
parents
bien.
only speak Spanish, so I mean, you've met my mom.
She tries to speak English, and it's the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Remember when she came over last?
Yeah.
That was sad.
What happened? What?
She came over. Well, that was the second to last time.
Oh,
yeah. That one was sad.
My mom came over to. Well, this is a side story, but it was just so funny. My mom came over to drop us off some food so we could eat. And Hunter went to go answer the door, and he was like, "David," and I was like, "What's up?" And I see my mom's crying, and she was like, "My sister just died." Oh. And I was like, "Oh my God, Hunter, get out of here."
Yeah, that wasn't the part of her being funny when she talked that I was referring to.
I was just like, your face was funny. It was funny to me. Like your face was like, "Dave, your mom's crying on my porch." And I was like, "What's going on?" I was so
Gave her a
confused.
hug.
No,
You know
he was
what?
sweet
This-
about it.
I
No,
was
he was
sweet
sweet
about
about
it.
it. He was really sweet about it. But his look towards me, I was like, "What's going on, bud?"
I was like,
But it was
yeah.
really sweet.
Yeah, she's the nicest. She's
Condolences.
Really, really great.
But
for your
anyways,
aunt.
point is
Yeah.
Mexican.
Okay, well, okay.
Super Mexican.
Yeah, and
went
that's a
around
good
the-
Latino
Yeah.
mother dropping
Yeah.
off food to the
Always
to the
tacos,
grown
right?
boys
And you love the
Always
tacos
while
and the
grieving,
beans.
They're
while
really good.
grieving, like going through grief. Like I have to get David some food.
No, by the way, I literally said to David, I was like, "Hey, maybe she doesn't have to like I don't know what, but she could do it. I'll."
Yeah.
We could go somewhere else to eat. I don't even want to eat the food now. I feel like it's meat, you know.
She still walked away. She was like, "Make sure you guys eat the tortillas."
She's the nicest.
Well,
one.
sending lots of love to your mom. Sending lots of love. Lots
Yeah.
of love out there.
Yeah.
I was going to school and then I dropped out because I couldn't do YouTube at school. I was like started getting D's. I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Oh, same.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
What'd you end up doing?
This.
Hey, it's nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Right.
Hey.
When did it start taking off for you?
In a couple years.
In a couple years, it's coming.
I feel it, though. It's different this time.
We're planning stuff. We're planning some good stuff.
We're really cooking up a lot.
Yeah. You got that Pretty Little Liars podcast too?
Hey.
Yeah, they're doing a Pretty Little Liars reboot. Haven't called.
And they won't. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Go on. Mexican.
This guy.
And then I was doing sketch, and then obviously that died down, doing challenges, and then I kind of finally found my niche. So it was like these white side studios, and like, so I was never like popping or anything. I think I had like I was stuck at 500 subscribers for like 6 years. But I got a lot of brand deals because like I'm a Latino creator, and like they like love
Niche, baby.
yeah. They were like,
Locked
dude,
in.
we need a Mexican guy that looks white too. Let's get this guy. So it was great. You know, I did a lot of brand deals like that, and like kind of kept me afloat for like a really long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like that guy that just like accepted any brand deal. Like my manager would be like, "Oh, this is pretty low," and I was like, "I don't know, man. It's $500. I don't have.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
Amen,
do
brother.
it."
Get to it.
Yeah,
Get to it.
I'll do it. And he was like, "All right." That's still my mindset, though.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
get it. Same.
I'm like, dude, who cares? It'll pay for something.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Listener, growing up is complicated. By the time you are fully responsible for your life and sometimes the lives of others, you have accumulated so many complicated experiences and emotions that you might just want to turn this train around and go back to childhood. Bad news is, that's not how life works. Good news is, therapy can help. Therapy has been an essential part of navigating life for me. It is so good to have a professional, neutral, compassionate human who I can meet with as often or as little as I want to pour out the contents of my mind and have them help me make sense of it so that I can move through life with more inspiration, motivation, focus, and joy. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. I cannot recommend it enough. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Because sometimes it's just about that magic chemistry you have with a therapist, and BetterHelp makes it easy for you to find that. So never skip therapy day with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Neds today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Neds.
Wait, so you wanted to become a pediatrician, and then I found out I couldn't stand the sight of other people's blood or other bodily fluids. Like, what, you just started getting D's and you were like, YouTube.
Well, I
audio
just realized
pediatrician.
that people don't tell you it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
school, man. That's like, you gotta be dedicated.
So long.
So long, too. It's like, 4 years in college. You're like, just kidding. It's actually like 6 years
Jeez,
extra
dude.
on top of those 4 years. And I didn't have time.
Could you imagine him making it to like 4 years and like a quarter and being like, I can't.
I
can't do
I did
this.
3.5 years, and then I dropped.
Where'd you go?
Wait,
Cal State Long Beach.
Oh,
Yeah.
I graduated from Cal State.
Oh, dude.
Long Beach, yeah.
Wait, are you kidding?
We're the
Oh,
beaches.
turn up. We the beaches.
We the beaches.
Turn up.
Is that really what the mascot is? The beaches?
It was actually the 79ers at one point. Now
Yeah.
they changed it to the Sharks. They had a vote and they
Oh,
changed it to the
really?
Sharks.
That makes way more sense.
Way more sense than the 79ers. Like,
Yeah,
Wait, did you actually do 3.5 years? You shitting me?
Yeah.
Wait,
so
are you kidding?
stopped it? Oh,
Yeah.
but you would have had to do 6 for.
Yeah, I mean,
podiatry.
you get a degree with like biology at that point, and you really just could be like a teacher.
Holy
Ironically,
shit.
Yeah.
I got 6 months worth of credits. So if we combined, we could have 1 degree.
We can be pediatricians.
We have to share. We're wearing like a giant coat with one arm for each of us.
Put them on your
Yeah, we
shoulders.
both have to look up WebMD for everything. Like, yo, look that up.
Now that's a sketch you can pitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Barnes and Noble
Call
drive-through.
Let me do the pitch right now. It takes only 20 minutes. We have 23 minutes left. We can do it.
Bruh.
No, but then I started taking off, and then Hunter was always like a mentor to me. Really smart guy, super funny. So he would always kind of give me advice on like YouTube, life in general. And then he looked at me one day.
Wait, how'd you meet?
We met like
On a cruise
back,
ship.
ironically on a cruise ship. Yeah,
For real?
Swingers cruise.
Yeah,
Nice.
Swingers cruise, yeah.
No, it was a branded cruise.
Why'd
that
you say no? We should have just always. We always should keep that story.
We got 22 minutes left. When I was working for Awesomeness, they sent us on a cruise for like a branded thing, and David came as a guest of someone. I brought my brother as my guest, and we also had like 2 more friends there, so we all kind of clicked and everything. And that was literally probably 12 years ago. I was
Yeah,
probably
it
like
was
21 years old.
long.
And then
Yeah, we did nothing on that cruise. Though. We just have fun.
yeah, all we did was hang out. There wasn't any like responsibilities for us, but it was a cruise out of Florida in like February, so it was freezing.
Oh
It was
dang.
Was it? No, I think it was Jersey.
Oh yeah, it was out of Jersey.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
Jersey.
awful.
A cruise
Yeah.
out of Jersey.
Because I think it was their launch, so it was like built. It was like
Got it.
partially refurbished there, whatever.
And it
But
just literally went to the sea for 2 days.
it was the DreamWorks cruise, so it was part of Awesomeness because Awesomeness was owned by DreamWorks. But anyway, we did the cruise, and then when we left, we kind of kept in touch. But then David was doing YouTube, and I was doing more. I started doing the TV stuff, and then David would always be like, "Hey man, do you want to do like one of my blind dating videos?" And I was hosting a kids baking show called Sugar Rush. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna want me to be in a video called "How Many Tits Do You See on a White Psych" or whatever his videos were called at the time.
No, that's not true. At first, I pitched him the Barnes and Noble idea, and then he passed on that. But then
And then it was the dating videos, and I was always like, I can't do that, man. I'll have to get it approved by like 3 different companies that are all gonna say no. And so I said no. But then as soon as I got the show ended after 4 years, Nightly Pop specifically.
and can I just add, like, I was praying for his downfall. at that
Oh.
point, you know?
And
It's
it-
like, look, man, like, can it just end?
It came through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as I was unemployed, I called David. I was like, hey, I'll be in one of your videos. Let's do it. And then I started doing his videos. Just literally, I had no intention besides, like none of us were getting paid, except for David. And I was doing these videos, and I was like,
I don't pay anyone. I just can't afford it.
But it's good. But it was actually great exposure because after I did those videos, I went to Canada to go shoot another show. And when I was in Canada, I was getting recognized more for being on David's videos than I was Netflix's Sugar Rush or E's Nightly Pop, like all these TV shows that were on for years.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was getting recognized more for YouTube. And that's when, someone who started on YouTube, I was like, just telling David, I had all these ideas. I'm like, dude, you should like make all your things formats. Like give it a title, give it a logo. And David was like, how do I do that?
I don't have time, man.
Yeah, he really did. He really didn't have time because everything was growing so fast for David. And we worked together for probably an entire year. And then at the end of me just like being in his videos, helping when I could, and then he would come over and I would show him like editing tricks that I knew. He would help me with certain things for stuff that I was doing for social media. Like he helped me shoot this series. And then at one point we were like, it'd be great to like start a channel, kind of like what you're doing, but that's evergreen. Like it's not a person, it's a thing. It's something that we can like build together. And then after like another 4 months of talking about it, we actually started it and became Poppies Studios.
Yeah.
Which has really been fun.
Hell yeah.
Epic.
And you worked with Lonnie Love on Nightly Pop, right?
Hey.
I did work with Lonnie Love, who's
love
the
her.
greatest.
Lonnie Love.
Who's Lonnie Love? This guy. Oh, he's being sarcastic. I like it.
No.
She was the lunch lady on Neds.
On Neds, yeah.
That's how we know her.
Oh, dude,
But now she's
yes,
done so
Lonnie
much
Love.
since.
Yeah, she's an incredible comedian.
Oh yeah, you got to go to one of her shows.
She was on Chelsea Handler all the time.
Yeah.
She's in Egypt right now. She's in Egypt. She just left Greece. She's doing like a world tour, man. It's epic. Yeah.
She's incredible. She's so nice too, and so genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not been on Poppies yet.
Yeah, and she's genuinely told me no, can't come on the Neds pod several times.
Really?
Yeah, no. But she's been busy. She's been.
She's
super
like,
busy.
nope, too busy.
Lonnie's coming soon though.
And yeah, Hunter, you and I met years ago when you were hosting Awesomeness TV videos.
All awesomeness, yeah.
Yeah, we met there, and then him and I reconnected at acting class actually like a couple years ago. Yep. I had gotten back into acting class a few years ago and ran into Hunter like the first time. I was like, hey.
Yeah, I was like looking at him perform, and I was like, oh, he's a really good actor. I feel like I know him from somewhere. And then I realized it was because I interviewed him probably 8 years before on Awesomeness TV.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
And then we connected over that and then became close buds again, which is nice.
Exactly.
When you go to an acting class and you're like already a star like you guys, you walk in there going like, I know what I'm doing, guys. Trust me. Do people actually expect more from you though?
God,
You
no.
feel it. Yeah, as a child, I thought that I would be so big and bad, but then you kind of grow up and you learn. And the teachers are waiting to just grill you too.
Yeah, I feel like do people expect you to like form?
Well, it wasn't with acting. Acting, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing because I really didn't know what I was doing, and it was always
You're
terrifying.
like the best host.
But yeah, when I went into improv classes, even though I wasn't the best improviser by any means, I always kind of went in being like, yeah, because they'd be like, finding work's tough, and I'd be like, because I was like working so consistently at the time. But I also recognize how unbelievably lucky I was to like have that opportunity. Like it was so, especially now not having TV work, it's like, oh, I was in such a blessed little place. So when I would go into those classes, it wasn't like a cocky feeling. It was more like, I feel like it's an expectation to be good at comedy if you're on TV doing comedy. And then these improvisers were just fucking great. Some of them were light years better than all of us.
Yeah.
I think it's actually a disservice to go into a class that you don't kind of suss out before, because it turns into more of a performance than an actual exercise in a gym like it's supposed to be. You know, it's not supposed to be performance worthy. It's just supposed to be working out each of your skills, and like that's where you should be bad, you know. But unfortunately, it turns into a performance when a little bit of the ego goes in with it. I know from experience. But yeah, I think it would terrify me to be in an acting class again.
Yeah.
It felt good. I hadn't been in so long. I come like in and out of acting class, and I just felt rusty. So that's how it feels like. I don't feel cocky. It's not about performance. What you said. I don't feel cocky going into acting class. I just feel comfortable. I've been acting my whole life. So like I'm in there to like work something out, and it's not really about anyone else. I'm in there to see what work I can get done on a piece that I like.
Devin was the reason I quit acting class, because he performed something really good, and I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do this. That's true. That's genuinely true.
I took a couple acting classes and I just couldn't do it. I thought people were just so good, and I was like, "What? I like being behind the camera. What am I doing?"
Yeah.
Yo,
I think I learned-
I'm learning that too.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of for real. These fucks, you should see them out. Just do. Here I am. I could so much easier like not do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah.
hair in a bun. Fucking, I don't even have the aesthetic to be. You know. Anyway,
There's a part of me that wonders though, like as someone who I liked being, my first choice when I was younger was obviously to be in front of the camera. I think we can all agree that would have been like as a kid, you're like, oh,
I want to be
that or being a DP. I'd rather be a fucking
right.
DIT. I have no interest in that. I want to be on camera. And then you reach this age, and then you're like, oh, I see the art in all of these positions. Yeah. I could do it. But then I also realize that that's our brains tricking us into giving up.
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like
Same with YouTube. I feel like a lot of
gonna be
people
sick.
wanted to start on YouTube, and then like it's just a stepping stone, and then I'm gonna be like on TV, movies, and all that stuff. And then it hit a point where I was like, no, I'm not. I want to stay on YouTube because I love it.
Yeah.
It might be because I gave up on that dream.
Dang.
Well, I can tell you to help you with that dream as someone who did the hosting on TV, I would so much rather be on YouTube right now. It's like
Yeah, the tide has changed.
Yeah, the cool thing about Poppies is like, one, the amount of work we put into it is the amount of gain we get from it. You know, with any network or streaming service, it really doesn't matter. You could be the best in the world and it might never see the light of day. The pilot just might not ever air, or it does and it just no audience is there, completely out of your control. But for us, it's like everything we've done from the shows we create to the card games to the live shows, it's literally like if we grind on it, it happens. And I think once it's like what Jim Carrey said, like I wish everybody can have success and money and everything they think they want. But for actors especially, or entertainers, like realize that it doesn't care about you at all.
No.
You know? So like, yeah, there's a lot of people who come up to me like, I really want to do it. And like, even if it's YouTube, anything where it's like a creative arts choice, I'm always like, would you want to do it for the next 10 years if you weren't getting paid, but you just were doing it because you say you're making minimum wage, you're making what a fast food worker makes, but you got to act every day. If that doesn't sound good for 10 years,
Stop right now.
probably not your thing.
Yeah.
You know, because like you have to love, and granted, people get lucky, and in their first audition, they get something. It is not. Don't think it's going to be you.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
That's big facts right there. Dang.
Let's play your card game.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
okay, so one of the shows we did, which you guys were the first guest on ever, I believe.
Yeah, I was so excited to have you guys on. It was like I was like, Hunter, you know these people? Why are
Yeah.
they? What? That's so cool. Let's do it.
It worked out so well, and you guys couldn't have been better guests. The videos did go viral from it, but it is called The Menu.
The menu.
And if you guys do like it, there is I think we're gonna do poppiesstudios.store/Neds. That'll be the way, or use the discount code Neds. That'll definitely work. So when you go to purchase,
use the discount code Neds if you like this game. It's the gamified version of that video that we did, which is a way of just getting into some weird, truthful, fun spaces with friends,
Dude,
man.
that thumbnail you guys made? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't expect this because I usually, I'm a very curious person, so I like ask. But these, I don't know, when you're playing it with a specific person or like even a friend, these questions have a way of like, it made me
Making
blush
you
a
sweat?
couple of them.
oh,
Yeah.
you
Little
were
icebreaker.
You were on fire there, but there's two versions. There's the couples and the friends version. You guys kind of played a mix of both. but
Exactly.
Just for the sake of this, we're gonna do the friends version.
Yeah. Cool.
Now there are 3 categories. Desserts are worth 100.
Nice.
Then you have entrees worth 50, and then you have appetizers
Or
worth
25.
25. And the idea is like, how fast can you and your friend or friends get to 1,000? So that'll be
Nice.
How about us versus you guys?
Let's go.
You all have to answer whatever cards you pull.
Let's
you guys will all have to answer, and we'll answer whatever ones we pull.
Let's go. Teach us how to
Okay,
play,
you
brother.
you can play, pick an appetizer, an entree, or dessert, whatever you want.
Love it.
Well, we're trying. Okay, so let's set a number that we're trying to get to just in this time.
Oh yeah, 1,000 is that?
500.
Let's say 500.
Okay.
Oh.
In our condensed time. Man, we had so much fun doing this video. It was such a blast. You came up with
guys
great
killed it.
questions.
Dan, we're trying to get to 500.
Okay. Dessert. I want to eat dessert the whole time.
Damn.
All right.
Damn, these are spicy.
Oh, these are
If you don't do it, you lose the point.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Pull up an Instagram photo of each other's that you find cringy. Have them explain it.
awesome.
Wow.
This is great.
Not me. No. No.
You're the one who pulled it.
We're doing it. We're fucking getting them points.
Dude, I'm not.
I want to go through the Instagram too and be like,
Of
I
each
hope not.
other's. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull Lindsay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Dude,
Find
Lindsay.
Lindsay first.
Don't worry, you don't have to pull any more cards for the rest of the thing.
For the rest of this card.
Yeah, for the rest of
Are
the
you
card.
serious?
I don't have
Are you serious,
one. Let's
Devin?
see.
What?
Are you?
Do you know?
You couldn't have gone straight to Daniel?
Lindsay, well, let me ask you why they looked that up. Who do you think is cringer?
Devin and Daniel.
Yeah, Devin and Daniel.
Devin, because he takes more risk.
Oh, okay.
Daniel is pretty cool. He's pretty suave.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
a facade.
You know what I
It's a show.
I feel like
It's a facade.
I feel like Devin
yeah.
is willing to like get down, and then Daniel's always like that part, wild fam. Du-du-du.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't give
Not
much
that I
of
don't
my
fucking
true
love
thoughts.
it. I love it. You guys are still going through. It's almost like they can't just call it.
That's a good thing for you.
Yeah,
It's
that means that they
it's
can't find anything.
I can't
That part.
find cringe.
I found the cringiest one, and it's like one of the first things we did together. This. Oh, sorry. It's us running through the. Oh, but it's supposed to be a photo. Can it be a video?
Yeah, give me a video.
It's cringy, but it's also we just do cringy stuff now.
Dude, the beard is insane.
Oh, should I have shown this to you guys there? So it's us dancing to some trending song, and we're just frolicking
Dude,
through
this
the.
is the best part. When we start running though, like is that's not hold on, it's like childhood.
You can also.
I feel like it's always Lindsay's
Why you
idea
say
to
show
do
it to
these
camera?
TikToks.
Okay.
Are they right?
Lindsay started us doing
Okay,
these
you can
TikToks.
get fucked.
This is just us
You
running.
can literally lose.
frolicking.
Oh, yeah.
lose.
I just went to Google. It's the first one.
I can't.
I'll send it to you, Dill.
What about this?
I can't.
No, that's just Lynn's on a red carpet, man.
I'm just like, okay.
Okay, well, we got the.
So
the,
did we
the
get- did we
running.
get
You
$100?
the points.
Yeah,
You get the
yeah,
points.
yeah. Thank
Where'd
you.
that card go?
Yeah, I'm still.
Oh,
Gonna,
where'd the car go?
I'm still gonna find your
don't
cringe.
know.
Don't worry. But we're getting the points. We're getting the points.
I pulled this one.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You should read it.
Which former partner of mine do you think I should have stayed with and why? Now, keep in mind,
We pretty much only have one each.
yeah,
Other than,
that we've only known each other with one
Stop.
yeah. And it's
they-
like,
each. I was
So you lose the points.
well. I only have one other partner that you could say, and I definitely should not have stayed with her.
yeah. And
you
same
should
with,
not have stayed
same
with her.
Let's
my
let you
ex
pull
either.
another one
Okay, we'll
since you
pull
don't
another
even
one.
have the context.
That one doesn't apply.
Okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while having sex?
Let me see. Let me try to think. Embarrassing to me or just like in general? Like,
Would you embarrass her?
It could be. It could be either.
I feel like some, well,
She did that to herself.
If we
yeah,
walked
she did
in
that
on it,
to
it would be
herself.
embarrassing.
And I was like, oh, it's okay.
You don't have to.
okay, I got one.
What?
When I was having sex early on in my
Sexual
sexual
May I ask you when
life,
you lost your V card?
I was 16, I think, or something like that. But this was maybe when I was like 17 or 18, but still new to it. It was the first girl I had sex with that wasn't my first girlfriend. And we were like doing the whole thing where you're laying in bed for like an hour talking about like being into it, but you're not doing anything. And then finally it was getting close to when her brother was supposed to pick her up. So we started fooling around and literally right when we started having sex.
Oh.
And then hold on. She said, wait, it's okay. Like my brother's here, but we can keep going. Like he'll wait outside. And I was like, no, you should go.
Come on, yeah.
I was like, we can finish this later because I could go for a while longer.
So she didn't know that you came?
She didn't know. No.
Y'all were both so new to it.
Yeah,
You didn't know if that was hers or yours or this.
Dang.
Yeah.
Plus, I think I had been erect for about an hour and
Yep.
a half prior.
There
to
you
that
go.
point,
There you go.
Well,
Especially back then, someone would
Bone
hold your
dry.
hand and you'd
Yep.
bone her.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, near, yeah.
And you're like, how do adults just walk hand in hand down the street all the time?
wow. She's like, oh, but you're gonna have blue balls. I can't let you go like this. No, you can go.
Don't you worry. You've done enough.
David?
Mine's kind of I had a similar story, so let me switch it up. Okay, one that just comes to mind. I invited this girl over, and it was kind of like near the beginning of college, and I was like going down on her, and I think I'm
so
I think I'm
uncomfortable.
killing it.
Right.
I probably didn't.
Hitting everything but the clit.
Yes, exactly, probably. But anyway, so I'm kind of done, and then we start.
I'm kind of done.
Oh, it's
I'm
not done till
kinda
she's
done.
done.
Well, do you know when they go they just go, it's okay. We'll figure something out. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I do know.
But anyways, we went to like the next position.
Oh, okay. Which
Yeah,
is?
it's crazy.
What's the next
It was
position?
doggy style.
Oh, okay. Hey.
So we went to doggy style, and I had white sheets, and it was when I was living with my mom, and I kind of noticed some like kind of stain down there, and I was like, but it was like super dark, but it kind of had some. I kind of had like a little light or whatever, and
Like down on her?
just like on the sheets.
Oh.
And I was like, what's going on? I was like, hey, what is that? And she right away knew that she was like on her period. So and then I was like, oh, what? And then I remember just being like, and I had a little like, kind of little
Little makeup.
stain.
Strawberry?
Yeah,
How
little
did
strawberry.
you not know?
The
Well,
thick
I-
consistency.
you would know. You would
'Cause
know.
you
if
You
were-
didn't smell iron immediately?
Well, sometimes it does smell like iron, but you add a little bit of spit.
She had iron deficiency.
You add some spit in there, and then
Someone once said it always tastes a little bit like pennies.
yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
But I had very little, so like it came out more once we started having sex. So like,
Oh, so
during,
you continued.
God
You were
bless.
like, it's go time.
guys-
no, you were already.
Period
you
sex is the
noticed
best.
it.
No, she was like so embarrassed, and then I was kind of embarrassed, and then we just were like, let's just watch Friends.
That is the wrong thing to do. Is
God
when you're
bless.
having sex and you do see like a mark to be like, what's that? Because it's only one of a couple things.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
always like you just. As soon as you can, you kind of cover it with another part of the sheet. You wait
Yep.
till afterwards. You don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable.
Hey, I think you might be.
Yeah,
that's how I-
Exactly.
yeah.
Plus, period sex is unfucking believable for the woman.
I don't ever mind it. I'm like, who cares
Yeah.
if there's a towel there? But
There you go.
yeah, she was just like so embarrassed. I was like, hey, it's okay. Let's just watch more TV, and then we just got dinner and stuff. So that was fun.
cute.
You guys are both sweet guys. You guys are both sweet.
We try to be.
You know what I
think we're
mean?
sweet. Let's
I
go.
love this little like edge that you have, but like you're sweet boys.
We're lovers.
Yeah.
You are.
You know,
Lover
but
boys.
we're in relationships. So, ladies, please keep your
Back.
boob
Keep
pics
your-
to yourselves.
Keep your
We're
boob
super
pics
in
to
love.
me. Keep your boob
Yes.
pics away from them and to me.
And me.
Send all of them that you
Points.
would send to us to her. Okay.
Let's see what an entree looks like.
see what an entree
Just
looks
right in the middle.
Okay.
What's one thing you'd change about our friendship, guys?
And be honest. Like I want.
And
like,
be honest.
I mean, I think
Our friendship kind of rips, though.
yeah, it kind of rips.
I wish that I hadn't missed out on 20 years of it.
You wish that you hadn't? You wish that you were around for more of it?
It would have been really nice to have that, 15, 20 years of friendship that you two obviously have, but I've become closer with you both in 2.5 years, so I can't imagine that you
I don't
had
know
much
that
on me.
story, and I'm so intrigued why you disappeared.
Here's the story. Drugs.
Drugs.
Lindsay
The mic
chose
for that one, Dylan.
Yeah.
drugs.
You guys.
And we still knew each other. I'd
Yeah.
check in every couple years, and then I'd just hear how her life was going and just feel a ton of empathy and just go, yep, well, hope I see you.
Crying from a curb outside my house saying, well, I've really done it.
And Devin
I've really done it.
And Devin wasn't like, you want to come bowling with me and Daniel right now?
Absolutely not. Devin was like, my space is sacred, and this poison is not coming in, which I always felt.
But I'll
But
come check on
no,
you.
I know. I always felt that. But like, yeah, I honestly never thought I'd look them in the face again. To be really honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's nice. Now you
Yeah.
get to look at each other all
Every
the
day.
time.
You guys
Yeah,
are
now we
sharing
get-
a mic now.
Yeah, we're
right.
sharing a mic.
Let's
Now we get
close.
to like actually have real friendship. Daniel, would you change anything about our friendship?
Change anything about our friendship?
serious.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What would I change about our friendship?
Even if it's little, like something that Devin does that like kind of pisses you off a little.
Exactly.
Like, man, I wish you fucking.
Ooh, it's a tough one. Now, what I will say about Devin, this is just turning into the what do you not like about Devin thing. But sometimes
Let's get these points.
Let's get these points, baby. No, Devin, and I think he does it to both of us. I think he does it to everybody. But he'll coach you through something that you're doing and you know how to do like very well. And he's just like, yeah, and then you're gonna want to. And like when I'm editing something and he's over my shoulder, I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up.
That pisses me off too. When my
It's
friends
like
do that,
maybe
I'm
if you shift it to the left, of course I'm gonna shift it to the left. There's a black void on the left. Of course I gotta.
How much of this was he doing during the live show?
Oh, a little bit, little
fair
bit,
amount,
little bit,
fair
little
amount?
bit,
Okay.
yeah. I'm a very patient guy, so I'm like, oh yeah. I try to give reassurance. Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
Do you
no,
know
that's
when you're
true.
doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. You acknowledge
and
it.
I'm
That's
still
all we
doing
need.
it.
Yeah. Listen, when this thing is going,
Yeah.
it's literally compulsive. It's not like it's just like can't chill. It's just
Devin-
on
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yep, gotta do this, gotta do that. Yeah.
Devin, sometimes I think he feels like other people are an extension of himself. It's his brain doing the work.
He's like, we're gonna do this now, right, guys?
I'm sorry, Dev. I'm sorry.
No, bro, this is great. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we got our points.
That
That
is-
should have been a dessert.
That is absolutely true. Wow. Oh my God, I'm hot, dude. That's
Damn.
hilarious.
I'm glad we didn't get that one.
I know. I
Oh.
also feel like anyone watching is like, why the fuck would I buy this card
No, but I
game?
actually understood
ruined my
that
friendships.
because y'all are thinking about like rebranding the name, right? I actually
Yeah.
understood the new name, the friendship test. It's literally like how strong is this? What kind of uncomfortable things can you talk about with your friends? It
you
should
should
be
be
able
friends
to be
with someone
everything.
and just never ask these questions, you
Right.
know? And you
and some of them are way calmer.
Yeah.
We should pull an appetizer.
Exactly, because we're choosing deep.
big ones. We want the big
also,
wins.
there's a lot of people who can't take this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Be very, very
Careful.
secure in your friendship.
Yeah.
But no, you guys can tell me shit. That shit's hilarious.
Easy way to lose a friend if you're
Kinda similar to
annoyed.
the last one.
Yeah, that one's too simple. What's something small that gets on your nerves? So it could be anything,
Yeah.
but for this, we'll pick a better one.
Who in the friend group is most likely to get arrested and for what?
We could both answer this one. That's an easy
Yeah,
one
this one-
for everybody.
Yeah. Zach.
Well,
Zach Justice, probably.
And for what?
I hate crime
Same.
of some sort. I hate crime of some
no,
sort.
he should have been arrested long ago for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's a crime just walking around,
No,
bro.
I said that because in our last video that I'm editing right now, one of the girls goes like, "What's your biggest fault?" He goes, "I do hate crimes on the weekdays." So I'm stealing his joke, Zach. I'm just repeating your joke.
Bruh.
Yeah. What about you guys? Most likely in the
To get arrested?
out of
In
the
this
three
friend
of you.
group, yeah.
In America? It's gonna be tough
It's
for
a
me.
toss up here.
Based off of our merit. No, I'm joking. What do you think?
Honestly, all three of us
Did you
have.
say that and
all
you still
three
go
of us
Lindsay?
have.
But only one of us has been to jail.
Dev? Ooh.
What's your favorite
that?
part of jail?
You just
It
assumed
was him.
You assumed it was Lindsay?
The way you said it, I thought you were bragging about it.
That's
I
really
would never
fucked up,
brag
David.
about breaking the law.
Well, okay, so what was your favorite part of jail? And why'd you go to jail?
I got a DUI when I was 19, 18, 19.
Dang.
And he spent the night.
Yeah.
You spent the night pissing behind that small wall and with all the other boys.
Yeah, it was like a group, it was like a breakfast club situation, you know? Like everyone in there with their DUIs in the group room.
Did you guys like, I drank way more than you, man.
No, kind of. There was this like, everyone was still drunk for the beginning of it. So there was kind of this like communal, like everyone sharing like what happened. And then it just got sad. As the night went on and the booze were off, like one dude was like, it was like his third DUI, which is gonna be like 30 days in jail. Like
Oh, shit.
there's like serious offenses. One dude like wrecked I wrecked my cousin's car. Like it got bleak
Consequences.
really quick.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then one guy looked at me at one point. I was 18 but looked 12. And one guy looked at me at one point and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing here, man? You should be on the Disney Channel with Hannah Montana." And I was like, "You have no idea." Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so it's a tie between all three of you then.
I honestly think it is.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't answer though,
yeah, I
my other
haven't,
question.
no.
Yeah.
Did you agree?
with Zach?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was Zach for sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Wait,
think
what
either
about
of us
you
are good.
two?
Out of the
And,
two
and
of
I
us?
know it
Out of
would
the
be
two
like a
of us?
misdemeanor,
those are
but like which
I would say it's you.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do to get arrested. One of my biggest fears is like falling asleep at the wheel, killing someone and going to jail forever. Like, you know, getting like a manslaughter charge. And that's like one of my biggest fears because I'm like, oh, I don't think I'd make it. I don't think.
No,
are you
would-
narcoleptic?
Yeah, I was about to say, would you be sleepwalking and you maybe like dropped a lamp on Mariah's head or something?
Oh, I do sleepwalk and sleep talk. I sleep
Yeah,
talk
it's
almost
scary.
every night.
It's fucking scary. He
you guys wanna
says
see-
What do you talk about?
weird stuff.
Hold on. We've been taking videos of it because people have been curious. I don't know if this video is going to be an
Wait, so
accurate
what is
description.
that in the brain?
They say it's like
Hey, don't let go. Don't have go much no more. Not all the way. Pete. Not all the way. Not all the way. No, don't worry all the way. Don't worry all the way.
He'll say stuff like, "Yeah, we were talking, and I'm figuring things out."
Yeah, I'll play that.
Wild, bro. That's
it's like,
wild.
what?
Jeez, that brain, dude. You gotta
It's either a super
Calm
brain
that
or a
out.
Super fucked up brain.
Dang. Paranormal activity, baby.
Yeah.
wait.
You gotta send that to us so we can put it in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put this in the
literally
pod.
always goes, yeah, he always wakes me up talking to me. I'm like, that's
weird.
fucking scary.
Yeah.
She's like, it's gibberish, just random stuff.
It's not over.
Yeah, dude, isn't that scary? Hey, it's not over.
Bro.
Oh, we're just getting started.
And you're fully unconscious.
Yeah, I woke up with a lamp in my bed this night.
Hunter.
Dude.
So, but
A lamp?
yeah,
So
like
you're
I
going to
woke up
commit a
with lamp
crime
like this.
in your sleep.
Pretty sure I'm gonna commit a crime in my sleep, or I'm filming these videos as evidence that I was not in control when I murdered.
Oh, genius.
Everyone.
Master
Love
planner, master
that,
manipulator,
man.
good lord.
Yeah,
Love that.
Thinking
Alibi.
12 steps ahead.
yeah. I don't know how much more time you guys have. Your thing
But
is.
no, I wanna choose.
Oh,
one more.
Mike.
Yeah, one more.
Maybe we choose one more. Daniel, you choose.
This will be the
Game's
last
so
one.
fun. Okay, we'll go. I'm going with another dessert. Here we go.
dear
Before you
Lord.
pull it,
No.
we're gonna go ahead and give your listeners a discount if they use the discount code. I don't know if I
Oh,
said that
yeah.
earlier, so we'll give $10 off the bundle.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
which is nice. It's
Turn
good,
up.
good deal.
And
Get
it's
this game, play with friends, play with couples.
And it's Neds with an S or Ned, because sometimes it's
Whatever you
different.
prefer.
They haven't
Neds.
set it up yet, so-
Neds with an S. Neds with an S.
That's with an S. S for the savings. All right. Dessert.
Let's just end it there, guys.
It's like, right.
We can't top that.
Dessert. Okay, nice. Graham cracker, little thing going on there. All right. Which personality
S'more.
trait of mine do you think will most likely ruin my life? Jeez.
You guys are picking desserts. That's on you.
Damn. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're supposed to warm up to these
This is
with a
gonna
little.
hurt.
It's true, yeah.
You're
You're supposed to
warm
open
up.
it up
Yeah,
with
yeah,
some
yeah.
appetizers
People
and some
normally do like
entrees.
three.
Let's see. Go ahead, guys.
You got it locked and
It's
loaded.
gonna
Personality trait
ruin your life.
of mine do you think will most likely ruin my life?
I
Either in
think.
a relationship or your guys' friendship or a business.
Yeah. I think maybe it's you, like getting too hype.
Too hype.
Too hype when we're out.
Oh, okay.
Too much self promotion is
Going
gonna
introducing
ruin your
myself to
fucking
somebody?
life.
I love
Dude,
promoting though.
this guy is
Dang.
pulling up YouTubes in the club and like this
Hey,
and
you
that
gotta
when you
check this
can't
out.
even hear it.
For real.
You can't even hear it.
I mean,
Listen to
the overexposure, you're just gonna like implode one day.
implode from the overexposure.
When Daniel is out, he is in promotion mode.
That's
Dude.
great to have, though.
Yeah, that is.
Kind of got to.
You
Else
love
nobody's gonna know
yourself
about
the
it.
way I wish I did.
Yeah.
Because someone goes like, you do YouTube? I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, the days of bragging for 1,000 followers is long gone.
He's got
I got
2
humble
million
prick.
subs, and he's like, man, it's kind of embarrassing. It's just 2 million.
So
Yeah, 1,000 was way cooler.
Yeah.
Dang. Go ahead, Dev.
The personality trait that's gonna ruin your life. Your commitment to playing devil's advocate rather than having a stance about anything.
No.
Rather than choosing where you stand as a man in this world and just playing both sides might ruin your life
It's so
someday.
fun being up on the fence about things,
I'm
man.
the same way.
Yeah.
You need both perspectives.
Right, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
we're doing
To
you
a-
guys a solid.
Yes. I'm benefiting the overall conversation by
Yes.
saying, okay, I hear you, but what about this
Yes.
perspective?
I agree with you to a point. Absolute devil's advocate on the fence about everything every time, I think is a you got to pull back like 20%.
It's just-
think it's a condition.
Yeah.
They're simple-minded, bro. We see it from
That
both
part.
sides.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like I have less. There's less antagonism because I'm open to all the perspectives.
Hold
that
on,
make sense.
hold on.
Go ahead.
You think your devil's advocacy creates less antagonism in conversations?
Well, in my overall life, it does. Now, with the person who doesn't want me to be a devil's advocate, yes, they get upset very
Yeah.
quickly. But it's because people aren't receptive to change and aren't receptive to adjusting their opinion.
Yeah, my girlfriend doesn't like it
other
when
opinions.
she has like she's beefing with someone and I'm devil's advocating for like the other person.
Yeah, it's
My
a bad,
girl,
it's a
yeah.
bad time for it.
She's like, I just need you to back me up on this. I'm like, we're just talking shit about someone else. I'm trying to help you get the both sides. And she was like, I need you to just back me up.
Yeah, not me. If my girlfriend says like, I was just driving and I cut him off, but he honked at me. I go, that motherfucker honked at you?
You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Are you kidding? What's his address?
That's what I'm saying. It might ruin your life.
It could, no, it very well could. No, I have had many an argument with my girl. Well, and I don't really argue. I just keep, like you say,
Exactly. It's also fun.
And that's what she hates.
It's also fun.
She's like, can we
Yeah,
just
so
fight?
I hold it in my back pocket because I'm like, wow, this person is really invested in this thing that I don't care about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you might need to talk to someone.
He just observes
You might
people's
need a
emotional
therapist.
state.
Now, I do kind of minimize myself, perhaps, because I'm not providing a perspective or a strong stance. But I don't know. I think that's the character that I enjoy the most. You know.
You can also like, it's also fun to see like, can I convince this other person there is two sides of the story?
Yeah.
You know, I have a friend someone recently told me that they don't believe in gravity, and another friend said
It's okay.
Another
It's
friend
okay.
said, that's crazy. And then
Yeah.
I was like, well, let's listen both sides.
Yeah.
And I was vouching for the guy with no gravity just for fun.
Yeah.
And the other person was getting pissed. I was like,
No!
See, I can see how I could not. do that.
what? I just think it's fun.
No.
Just to let everyone know, I believe in gravity. Just want to
yeah.
put that out there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That just made me sweat.
Why?
Because it's so fucking stupid.
Oh, okay. When you pointed at him, I was like, oh shit, this guy doesn't believe in gravity.
There's things like flat
Yeah.
Earth and like people who say outlandish shit like that where I'm like, because I honestly, I like playing devil's advocacy in certain conversations where it's like, yo, let's lay out all the views here. But there's certain things where you just have to go, no, you're dumb.
No, for that stuff, it's fun to go.
But what is? Bro, I love but think about it. Think about how limited humanity would be if we didn't come up with innovative ways to approach things. Like people would have said that flight was impossible at a certain given time,
Sure.
but that fool who was like, "But I mean, maybe if we could invent something that could spin, it would go." That would have sounded ridiculous, but they tested it out, and I think human ingenuity is what makes us human. Actually,
Flight only exists though because gravity isn't real.
Hey, well. I'll take it.
Listen, guys,
All right.
great to have you on the show.
He's playing devil's advocate.
This has
That's
been
great.
so much
Yes,
fun.
it has.
No, I love seeing you guys. I love what you're doing. Anytime you're down to make a video, I don't know when this episode is going to air on our page, but at a certain point, Daniel and I have an episode that's going on Poppies.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait
It's
to
a
see that.
sync up episode.
It was really
yeah.
fun.
This is our next card game,
was really
actually.
good.
We're turning that into one.
Yeah, congrats on everything
congrats.
that's going
It's
well. And Crowd Pleasers, is there a new one scheduled or,
I gotta get to one of your
we don't
shows.
know
I
yet?
gotta get one.
We're taking it out of LA for the next one. We're gonna try and do Texas
Awesome.
or New York. But once we're back in LA, you guys will know. Last question: do you guys know each other's birthdays?
Yes,
Hey,
of course.
yes.
March 8th, May 17th.
May 10th.
May 10th, May 17th.
January 16th.
Who gives a shit? Listen, no, I do know it. I do know it. No, okay, so here is it was kind of recent, March
Oh, yeah, he's a
8th.
No, it's April 5th. You fucking bitch.
Dang.
That's my birthday. You know my birthday?
that's
what
That's what I was thinking of.
We're not even close. That's crazy, brother.
Damn it.
No.
Honestly, we did celebrate your birthday, right? Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a party.
Oh yeah,
There was
I
a
did
party.
go to
I was
that.
invited.
You guys need to test
Your
But
friendship.
this is why it's good.
Hey, yeah.
Not this year. That was last year, I think.
Whatever.
You know what's crazy? We came up with that question together, and I should have probably asked you back then.
Yeah. Well, we have. We talked about
We
it
literally
3 days ago.
have to wrap up. I feel like our producer's
Okay.
going to have a kind of shit.
Guys, everyone go check out what David Alvarez and Hunter March are up to.
Yeah.
Watch Lindsay and I's blind date. Well, not blind date, but the menu video.
They kiss.
Yeah.
You guys do kiss.
We cuddle.
And Daniel's on the call. which
I was
was
on
the
the call.
best
I was
call.
there too.
Daniel's
went
call
super
is we've
viral.
talked.
Super viral.
Yeah, it's the best.
Honestly, I still resent you, and I think I always will.
And I'll
I'm
love you
sorry,
for
I'm
you
sorry.
could say anything to me because of that call. I won't care. That call lets me know you're my
It was
dog.
lit. It was lit.
I absolutely love this game. Thank you.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
Really quick tip from you too.
Yeah, we need a tip.
we like to
close with
leave
a tip.
our audience with a tip, a little tippy tip.
Okay. Oh, I learned this from my baseball coach when I was a kid, like 8 years old or something. He said he would always look at us and go, "If it's free, take two." And I've always learned that. And I've always
Daniel
Hey.
does that.
I love that.
if it's
Yeah.
free, take two, man.
If it's free.
You know how some people are like wait for everyone to like. You would be like, no, just take it, take it now, okay? And I live by that.
It's benefited you a lot, huh?
Yes, it has.
I think that coach has come to my house on Halloween a couple times and actually cleared my basket.
Dang.
A tip from me, I would say follow your dreams unless it's acting.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
In
Bar.
which case, have a
Backup
backup plan.
Hey.
Or don't even start.
Be a DIT.
That part.
You guys got a little tip?
Oh, tip.
Pick up this card game if you are a fan of just like games in general. This is super stimulating and fun. And I know sometimes when you get some of those card games, it's like fun for like a sec or whatever. Those like, what do you mean? Anyway, I really love this. So go pick up the menu
150 cards.
and use our
code.
discount code.
Yeah, use our
Poppies Studios .store/Neds, and if that doesn't work, just use Neds in the discount
It's
code
in
when
the
you check out.
description.
It's
That
in the
part.
description.
Yeah.
You got it. It's in the
It's in the
description.
description, guys.
Yeah, it's a good social game to get some, energy swirling around your friend group.
That part.
You got a tippy tip, Daniel?
My tip is remember, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Okay?
Good tip.
So play this game because it's not stupid and you can get great, awesome prizes.
I couldn't tell if
I
that.
like the parlay that you did into the game
Yeah,
right there.
I couldn't tell if that was an insult
like,
to your
wait a
guys'
second.
game or not.
Wait a minute.
I want a relationship advice from you because I feel like you probably give really good relationship
Ooh,
advice.
I would give logical information, but it would not help your relationship.
Exactly.
Logic is not the way
That's
to go in
how
a
I am.
relationship.
That's
guys.
I have to
how I
pee
am.
so bad.
OP,
yes,
I'll
tip,
leave
tip.
my tip. My tip is make sure or seek friendships that are strong enough to withstand uncomfortable feedback. Like truly, like that's what's up.
Yeah, that's
Like
a good one.
your friendship's
good
pretty fucking fragile if you can't tell people your friends some real shit.
yeah.
So seek strong enough friendships and relationships where you can have that uncomfortable conversation and have it all be good.
My tip is pee before the podcast.
Dude, I gotta be
Right.
so bad. We're all high on Celsius.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Bye. Thank you guys for having us.
Love you.
guys.
Great
Love
to
you
see you.
guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming.
you.
Bye,
Peace
everyone.
out, like and subscribe.
Hey, thanks for watching this week's episode. Guys,
shout out.
is it time for
Super Friends Dance.
Thank you for being patrons. We love you. Special shout out. Thanks for making this
Love you.
this podcast possible. Go to patreon.com/netspod
That part.
if you want more from
That
us
part.
and to support us. We love you.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
See you next week.
Bye.